what we do here is go back.
What's up? What's going on? Jace Jacobs here. Welcome to Jar of Poetry. I don't have the jar today, but I do have Mr. Bob Dylan right here. And I have a little something in my bandana backup stash. So let's jump on in and see what the universe has for us today. Just a little something and just a little nudge to help us raise up our vibration so we can have a much better day. All right, so before we get to this one, a little crinkle. Stick around, because after this, I got some words in my mind I may throw out there. So just a little something. It's another song I'm working on, so I may spit out some words. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, stick around after this. Is it useful for me? All right, is it useful for me? Is it useful to attack the man in the mirror staring back at me? Or is it useful to appreciate all the possibilities of what can be? Is it useful to worry about what other people might think and say? Or is it useful to celebrate how I love this game I get to play? Right now is my priority because it's useful to help me see. With repetition, intensity, and focus, I become what I want to be. There will always be puzzles that may influence the truth I see. And I'll always embrace a question. Is pursuing the truth useful for me? All right, there you go. That is the poem right there. Is it useful for me? That's a powerful question to ask yourself in certain situations. I think we should always ask ourselves that, because sometimes we're doing things that really aren't useful for us. We're going after what we don't want instead of what we do want. So maybe like protests. I'm not into protests because that's giving attention to what I don't want. It's giving energy to what I don't want. It's bringing awareness to what I don't want. So I'm not into it myself. For other people, they're super into it, and that's cool. But for me, I'm not into that. It's not useful for me. It's more useful for me to think about what I do want and to celebrate what I do want, give energy to what I do want. And so I go that route. Another example would be the topic of aliens, right? Are there aliens out there? Yes or no? What is the absolute truth? You know what? It's not useful for me to know the absolute truth. It's more useful to me to believe that, yes, we are not alone, and that there's tons of aliens out there, and that they're all good, and they have our best interest in mind, and that they're here to watch over us, protect us. Yeah, and so I'm just thinking peaceful things about all the Arcturians and Pleiadians, and I'm super cool. I'm down with aliens. It's useful for me to believe that they are there and that they are good. So that's another example. So that's how I roll with that. I'm sure you have your own examples if you could apply that in your own life. So, all right, let's see what else we could do here. That is the poem right there. Words. I have some words in my mind, so let's play around with this for a little bit. Any writer, you already know this. Words pop up in your mind. You got to get them out. And so I got some words in my mind. I'm reflecting on my youth. And so I have some words that are popping up that, yeah. So let's do a little something here. I don't have my guitar, but you want to back me up, Bob? He doesn't want to back me up. So let's see if I can just do a little. I'll just try to do a little beat on the thing here. Yeah, this isn't really working for me, but all right, let's just get into it. All right. Was a child back in '93. When the world came to me, I bought myself a big guitar, started singing in the bar. At the time it was right, I tell it true. Tip my hat to the side for you, telling stories about the day and all I have to say. All right, so that's just a little something, just a few words in my mind. I got a little bit more. All right. Pickup trucks and guitars used to be my only friends. Late at night when I stop and think, brings it all back again. I would open up my eyes, see the world so true. Looking for the next big sign that tells me what to do. Yeah, all right, there we go. All right, I got another one, and then we'll just close it out there. And keep in mind, you know what? This isn't a composed song, right? I'm just throwing out some words. So, all right. Let's close it out here, and then I need some water. All right. Yeah. Crickets singing in the evening time as I kick back sipping on some funky wine. Just the kind of thing you do when you're not waiting on an IOU now. Try the peaches that taste so sweet. Kicking back, lifting up our feet now. Telling stories about the day and all I have to say. All right, there you go. Those are just some words. I appreciate you, sticking around and hear me go through that in my head. Got to get that out. So I'm Jace Jacobs. I appreciate you. I think you know that. So, all right. This has been Jar Poetry. Appreciate everything. Love fully. Need nothing. Thank you, Dylan. Appreciate you. All right. Namaste, my friend. High five, knuckles. Later.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.